Good morning, Poke fans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt. We're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. Happy Wednesday, first and foremost. It is halfway through the work week. I'm almost out because I am super excited about Friday. And I also found out the Worlds event in PST time doesn't start till 11:30 in the morning, which means that by the time that I get up and I'm on my way to my Uncle Mike's, I'll actually be catching most of day one, which means that like by the time that I get up, the ceremonies may have like ended, or I even wake up when the ceremony started, which is really, really dope. And not only that, but like I'll probably be listening to it on the way to his house, so that's dope. I get to listen to round one and all that. I'm gonna have so much fun. Anyways, that's update number one. Update number two, we are no longer gonna be hunting for Golden Go, okay? I work so hard fighting every 5-star raid, okay? And I'm thinking Golden Ghost shiny is something neat, right? We all know what Golden Go looks like, and if you don't know what he looks like, here we're just gonna go over here and I'll show you what Golden Go looks like normally. Where are you, my man? Golden Go, where are you? There you are. Okay, here you are. This is Golden Go. Okay, you see him? You see how cool he looks? Like right now, this is Golden Go. The Pokemon that I had went out to say, I'm gonna shiny hunt this thing. I want it shiny because I thought something would happen if we went after a shiny form. I honestly thought that this form would be silver, right? And then I go to Cerebi and I look at Golden Go and I'm like, there's no way what I saw in a YouTube video, which was like, hey, this is what shiny version of Golden Go looks like. And I was like, I'm confused. What, is it not silver? No. Do you know what only changes on Golden Go when he's shiny? The eyes turn silver. That's it. That's all the shiny is. What? No, absolutely not. I'm not wasting my time, my effort, or my sanity trying to get something that I can only see silver eyes for. That is horse swoggle. Come on. There has to be better shiny options. Like, you could have done so much more with Golden Go. He's literally made of gold. You change his color. Again, make him silver. It would be so cool, but you can't do that. Game Freak, why? Come on. Perfect opportunity. So yeah, we're no longer be hunting Golden Go. We'll instead pick a different target and go from there. Now, I did receive a comment. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, but it was for the Let's Play series for right now Shining Pearl. While it's not doing too well algorithmic wise, I don't really think it's going to really do a whole lot. It's not going to be like thousands of views thing, but I'm not concerned about that. The comment that I got was to maybe do a living dex, or at least collect the Pokédex for Shining Pearl, and that's a great idea. However, here are some caveats to that. One, I don't have the other game for the other game exclusives. Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond still have version exclusives between each other, and while I have Shining Pearl, I don't believe anyone that I know has Brilliant Diamond. There might be my buddy JT, and if he listens to this, you can put it down in the comments down below if he has this, but there is still version exclusives that even I don't have access to. So what I had to do instead was use a lot of the Pokemon that I got out of Legends Arceus to fill out the Sinnoh Pokédex, and then whatever like makeshift or anything like that was there. So while filling out the Pokédex is a great idea, I think I already have the majority of the decks in my box already, since this is based on Sinnoh. And if it is, I have the living decks already. So completing the Pokédex is literally just dragging them from Pokemon Home into the console, or at least into the game, and then just kind of like, this is completed. So while it was like a worthwhile thing that I could do, and maybe if it is an option, or if you guys still want to see it done that way, then we can come up with other options where I have to do something, or rather, right? Like, there's a lot of mechanics still in the game that would make it still kind of fun, but right now I'm just going through the story, and then I could probably shiny hunt some of the legends out of that one, because I do need a reason to use my Master Ball, because there isn't really anything that I particularly want out of Shining Pearl. I mean, Shiny Arceus would be really, really cool. I do need another copy for my living decks, but I mean, it's up for like, is it up for debate? Like, is that like, it's up for like, in inquiries, right? I don't know if we need to debate about it, but anyway. So it's up for just suggestions anyway. So let me know what you guys think down below, because I would like to do a little bit more, but we also have 3 other Let's Plays that I will have to do and finish before Legends ZA comes out, which may or may not be out before you see all the episodes of the Let's Plays that we plan on doing. And like I said, I have a playlist specifically for that, and it's just the Let's Play channel. It's just going to house everything, so you'll see everything in there. So that's dope. Updates on the seasonal matches, like the full seasons for 20, still being rendered, so we don't have to worry about that for at least a few more days. It takes a while for those because it's literally chopping up a 14-hour video and trying to do 2 and make it feasible to not be weird about it. So yeah, that should be up and available sometime this weekend. Hopefully you guys will have a lot of content for me to watch. For now though, that's gonna be it for that update. Team update. Obviously we will be switching to a different team at the end of the Worlds competition, but I have been giving it a lot of thought of what I could do for this particular team and make a lot of interesting changes, and I'm hoping to create a little bit more time where I can start building upon those. I haven't done any changes to the team just yet. I've been theorizing everything at work, and every time that I was able to, I jotted them down on a napkin just so that I had something to write down on. I didn't bring my ad paper and anything, which made me mad, but I've been jotting down those ideas, and I'm going to put those ideas into fruition and see what happens. So far, with what I've been thinking about all day, I'm not particularly happy with the outcome, and I'll explain into that when I go to do these changes to the team, because like it's probably not gonna make a whole lot of sense now if I try to explain it, because I'm trying to solve a puzzle that's only like a quarter of the way solved. So it may not make sense now, but it may make sense later. But yeah, I don't know yet. I don't want to be like all hyped and just like, yeah, this is exciting and stuff, and only to find out that it's just like complete terrible stuff. So anyway, that's it that I've got. So we're gonna get into our matches. We're still dealing with like the YouTube stuff, so hopefully we get that fixed soon. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Those should have lit up on the screen. Let's get into our matches and see how we do, and wish me luck, because yesterday was kind of rough. Yesterday was rough. Let's get into it. Yeah, we have Grimmsnarl, Miraidon, Urshifu, Iron Hands, Volcarona, and King Gambit. King Gambit's someone I haven't seen in forever, so this is kind of dope. Everything else though, it's kind of standard. Volcarona's seen a lot of popularity lately. Iron Hands too, but obviously that's a Miraidon thing. You could use any of the Paradox Mons that are from the future with Miraidon, and they'll get like a huge boost. I know if I had Miraidon, I would use like Iron Moth, because that thing's a beast. And it's not as frail as Iron Bundle, but still a beast. Absolutely. In this case, though, we're going to need to have some sort of striking power. So we're going to bring in these 2 for sure. Bring in Ogerpon, so that way we could deal with King Gambit. We can also deal with Volcarona. We can also deal with Urshifu as well. And we'll go in with Zama, because you don't really want to not come in with their legendary. You want to really have some sort of foundation in dealing with these teams, and I'm not 100% sure. Just for safety's sake, right? We're still in 5 matches until September, so we'll go back up to 6 in September. Miraidon and Grimmsnarl. So what we need to do here is, one, we need to be able to outspeed Miraidon, or at least do a little bit more damage, but we also need to knock out Grimmsnarl, because Grimmsnarl is going to be the biggest problem that we have. Do we need to worry about any type of pressure from Grimmsnarl? I don't think so. What we could do is just go straight into this Terra Moonblast right into Grimmsnarl to knock it out, because I believe that Miraidon's going to Terra, and it's going to take out immediately Tornadus, because they don't have anyone on their side of the table that is going to be able to really dictate speed control. So my playstyle is dictating speed control primarily on my side, but that's what I go for. Okay, they're also going to Terra. Now, I either won the speed tie or I am faster. So Miraidon goes next. Terra Electric. This is just to make sure that my blast is not super effective against that, because otherwise it was going to get knocked out. But my target isn't that. It is Grimmsnarl. But it is going to get a Prankster boost. light screen. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna knock out Miraidon now. That's okay, because Moonblast, right into Grimmsnarl, still might get the KO. And it does. Okay, cool. So we got one of their, we got their biggest supporter off the field. Volt switch into Fluttermane. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right. So I think it was called turn marketing. I'll have to find that part in the video again. I've been rewatching the international championships for North America, and there was a lot more information that I truly didn't know about. So I was super excited when they went into more details about that. Okay, we're gonna bring in Zama. Now Zama's not really great to bring in against Cork Drive, especially Iron Hands. And Miraidon comes back out. Interesting. Could go Bleak Wind, but it's not gonna do hardly anything. And Fake Out's gonna come out. But I outspeed currently. So I don't really have to worry about that. Yeah, let's go for Miraidon. No Fake Out, so Bleak Wind Storm hits. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage to Miraidon, but they still have light screen up. Oh! Electro Drift. This is gonna go straight for Zama. Probably not gonna survive this. Nope. And here comes the Wild Charge right into Tornadus, which is gonna knock it out. Bop. Like I said yesterday, the fundamentals that we were kind of running with on this team earlier, it seems to have really run its course. We may still have some things happen, but it's not as beneficial as it used to be. Because like I don't want to downplay like the people that we beat to get up to here, but it seemed like they were using teams that just got them into Master Ball, and then they started playing with teams that they could control and organize. So there goes Miraidon now. Okay. Out comes Iron Hands, because I can't do anything about the ability, so Cork Drive thing is going to be really, really hard to deal with. I'm going to Ivy Cudgel. How long do I have Tailwind for? One more turn? Okay. So Fake Out could still come out here. So I'm going to Spiky Shield thinking that Fake Out's going to come out. And Bug Buzz and everything that Volcarona could do is actually going to hurt. Well, there, yeah. Knew that was going to come out. So take a little ding. Fiery Dance. Okay. That one's interesting. I thought that they would have went something different. I'm going to Ivy Cudgel into Volcarona. That should knock it out. Yep, there it goes. That was also a crit, so that's cool. Drain Punch. That's a lot of damage. Electricity disappeared. Now, if only that disappeared like last turn. Let's hit it. I don't think we'll get it, but let's hit it. I Cudgel into that slot. I mean, we could have. We could have if we would have been able to survive one more turn. But I needed to take out Volcarona. That was realistically the thing I needed to do. So yeah, the things that we were doing with this team seems to have run its course. Now what we need to do is figure out how to elevate it even further, which is what I've been like theorizing today. And I don't know if what I theorized today is actually going to be super beneficial. I'm going to take one of my notepads to work tomorrow. Hopefully I've got another small one. And if I don't... Oh no, I still have the one I got from Mark. Okay, so I'll take that one to work tomorrow and start writing down these ideas, because I need to put them into practice of like writing down the ideas and then see what the calcs look like and then maybe trying them out. So far, the one idea that I have is for Fluttermane specifically, and then I have one for Whimsicott. It's like maybe replacing Tornadus to do something a little bit different, but I'm not 100% sure how that's going to go. But we'll, I'll continue to play with it and see what happens. Yep, we have Miraidon, Whimsicott, Urshifu, Farigiraf, Fluttermane, and Fire Ogerpon. Okay, so anti-priority, really fast. Oh, with Whimsicott there, we're gonna have to play certainly a little bit more loose than what we're used to, but we do have options. Do I have to worry about Encore? Encore or Whimsicott would be the thing to use. Like, it's 100% almost guaranteed. You wouldn't want to walk in without it. Which, don't make my mistake. Don't walk in without it. I'm walking in same-ish type of way. We'll bring in Incineroar and Zama. So we're gonna open up with Tornadus, Fluttermane. I doubt that they'll bring in Fluttermane, but I know that they're gonna bring in Whimsicott. Absolutely. Like, I have speed control and they're probably gonna bring in speed control themselves. Fluttermane and Ogerpon. Okay. That's interesting. Was not expecting that whatsoever. Okay. That answers that question. Speed was heightened for the Fluttermane, so now I need to know. Now I know what I need to do. Tailwind. Shadow Ball. No, we'll just Moonblast. We'll Moonblast the Fluttermane. We have to save our Terra. Unless we can knock out Ogerpon here. There's to follow me. Okay, so we just need to be able to knock out Ogerpon before we bring out Zama. Or not worry about it and just bring out Zama now. Not very effective. Icy Wind, there's the speed tier. Drop. But I still have double, so I should still be able to survive a little bit longer. Bleakwind Storm. Now I'm locked into Moonblast. You know what? Well, Terra. I'm gonna go straight into Fluttermane again. Because if I knock out Ogerpon, it's not gonna really matter too much. Spiky Shield. Bleakwind Storm. Hits. Nope, misses the Fluttermane. That sucks. It's still faster than my Fluttermane. Interesting. Blast into that slot. That's a one-hit KO. It's a good thing that they saved Ogerpon. I could have probably hit that slot and knocked it out, which then would have made it really, really hard for Zama. It would have made it easier for Zama, but they still have Miraidon, which does not take any, like, does not help hold any punches. So we'll do this. Now, Tailwind is still up on my side. They don't have anyone to... Well, they do. They have Whimsicott, but I don't know if it's in the back. It'd be genius to have it in the back right now. Terra goes to Miraidon. That means Miraidon's faster than Fluttermane, which is not good. 1 minus made it so that it was slower than 205. That's interesting. Follow me. Liquid Storm hits. Ogerpon goes down. Takes very little damage on Miraidon. Again, 2... I should be able to hit faster. Okay, I do. I was like, that's really far-fetched. Like, I should be able to hit it, but I didn't remember I already Terra'd, so it's like, oh, right, speed tiers. Oh, it's something I just... So there's I think there's something called a turn marker, right? Where the Pokemon with the highest speed attacks first, and that's before priority. So... It was Whimsicott. Oh my goodness, it was Whimsicott. I could have been like screwed here. Okay, battle's canceled. Hey, our first win in a while. Let's go. There's something called turn markers, right? So every Pokemon has like the highest speed tier usually attacks first, and then the attacks have speed priority depending on what stage it is. Some Pokemon have abilities like Weezing that has a higher priority for their abilities to activate first. Because otherwise what we would do was say that you have Kyogre and Groudon right next to each other. Now people usually build Kyogre to have like the most speed, so it outspeeds most other Kyogres and gets the abilities off before it. But then you have like Groudon, who is significantly slower, so you'll have Drizzle activate first and then Drought, so that the sun takes over as the weather. It's the same thing with terrain as well. So depending on how fast the Pokemons are, that's where the turn markers are going to be. So when you hear like VGC players talk about speed tiers, that's essentially what they're talking about, is that turn marker and where your Pokemon is in accordance to that turn marker outside of speed control, as like Trick Room or Tailwind or like agility, stuff like that. Nothing that raises up your speed or lowers your speed. So just basic base speed, and then that's how you can dictate where to go from there. Okay, we've got Fire Ogerpon, Hatterene, Gallade, Indeedee, Kingambit, and it looks like Ice Rider Calyrex. Yeah, it is. That's definitely Ice Rider. I don't want to get confused from Glastrier again. So, yes. In this particular method, we do have to worry about Trick Room being active. So, what I would like to do... We also can't stop Hatterene because of Magic Bounce. So that's something as well. What I'd like to do instead is bring in Tornadus and Incineroar, right? I think that's like a good combo. Zamazenta, and we're gonna bring in Rillaboom. We're gonna have our Revolving Door of Pokemon. This is gonna be dope. Now we're doing that so that we can stop Indeedee from doing its nonsense. And if they do get access to Trick Room, that's totally fine. A lot of our party members are slow-ish. Like Incineroar, Zama, and Rillaboom are not really based in speed. So we will have some sort of thing in here. Okay, Hatterene and Indeedee, female. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, swap Tornadus into Rillaboom, and I'm gonna fake out Hatterene because I think Follow Me is gonna come in from Indeedee. Come on out, Rillaboom. Change that. It protects. Okay. So that sucks. So they're probably gonna... Yep, there it is. Okay. I was gonna say they're probably gonna still get Trick Room off. Which again is totally fine. is absolutely fine. I'm gonna shut you off, and I'm gonna knock off Entity. Okay. Swapped to Gallade. There's the follow me. Okay, knocked off. Hurt by the Rocky Helmet, and then I knocked it off. Knock off on Calais now. Wow. They need to swap out of that so they can shut off priority. Press glide into the Hatterini. Knock off on the Gallade, which is gonna knock off the clear amulet. Yeah, with the sharpness boost, that it? Oh well, yeah, it's a crit. Yeah, that's gonna do like a lot. Let's go ahead and bring in Zamazenta. Get a defense boost. Trick Room has 2 more turns. Switch to Tornadus so that I can get Rillaboom off the field, because I think what if I don't? What if I don't do that? What if I just go U-turn? Let's do this. Here comes Entity. So we saw that. We absolutely saw that. Wide guard. Expanding for. Hey, that answered that question, so that's cool. Man, we went from like not being able to guess to now we're officially guessing. What hammer on the Hatterini knocks it out. Fire recoil. Oh, you have Ogerpon still. Oh, neat. So I'm gonna do this. Ogerpon is not, it might be faster or slower depending on what it is. And since it's a Trick Room team, I would assume that it's faster. But it's probably getting itself prepared for after Trick Room, so... Which makes a lot of sense. You would want to do that. Terrazama to fighting. Hopefully this gives me enough for body press. Follow me on the Entity. Okay, means Rillaboom's gonna attack first. U-turn. Knocks down the Entity. It goes back. Because Trick Room rules apply, not Rillaboom, but I think Zama attacks next. Nope. Ivy Cudgel's next. Goes to Zama. Not super effective, which is great. Body press. While also not super effective. It does enough. Let's go. Oh, the twisted dimensions return to normal, and it's just Gallade versus my two Pokemon. And no priorities can be activated, so I am just gonna go ahead and do Tailwind and Behemoth Bash. Yeah, like I now get speed control and then make you regret that decision. Wow, I don't know what it was like today, but we're killing it. Absolutely killing it. And it looked like that one was gonna be like a really hard matchup, but I guess when it comes to like Trick Room and knowing what to do for different types of counters, it definitely made it a lot easier to bring in Rillaboom and also start out with Incineroar. Incineroar made it so much easier just to knock out so many other of their Pokemon. Like I'm indebted to Incineroar. Like that was insane. In this matchup, we've got Calyrex Shadow Rider. Wow. Tornadus, Grimmsnarl, Clefairy, Rillaboom, and Urshifu. We're not sure which Urshifu that is. Could be rapid, could be single. If it's rapid, we're sitting okay. If it's single, we're probably in trouble. At least in like when it comes to Zama. But everywhere else, I think we're set for the most part. I think we're set. And we both share Torn, so what I want to do is bring in these two. I kind of want to bring in Incineroar, that way we don't get touched by anything after that, and Zama, and I'm going to try to save the Terra for Zama if possible. Probably like the worst combo, but it's like the only one that I could realistically do, if that makes any sense. Like bringing out a ghost Pokemon makes it so that I can't be hit with like Fake Out, so that's in itself is pretty cool. But are they going to bring it? I don't know. Yeah, probably. Absolutely what that looks like. Grassy Surge from Rillaboom, and we have Prankster on their side from Grimmsnarl. But we are looking pretty decent because we can go this way. It's not like they can really outspeed me per se, but I can do the follow me instead. So Fake Out to Ogerpon, which is totally fine. Figured that was going to happen. Oh, you just want to do double Fake Out. That's cool. Ogerpon couldn't move, but Tornadus can. So good luck everybody else. Not a bad thing. What we'll do now is go ahead and Blink Windstorm again, and I will then follow me again so that nothing can really happen to Tornadus as he's doing his onslaught. I do need to make sure that I get off Tailwind sooner rather than later. But if I can get Rillaboom off the field, I'm good. So Reflect goes up. That's terrible, to be honest. Liquid Storm. Down goes Rillaboom. No light screen on that side, so that's really, really bad. Absolutely bad. But with Reflect being up, it does put a couple of dampers into my plan. Because now Shadow Rider can come out, and I'm kind of screwed on that front. You remember when I said I'm kind of screwed on that front? This would be it. You know what? Let's just go ahead and protect on Tornadus and bring out Incineroar. Switch out Ogerpon. Bring out Incineroar so that if anything that, you know, Grimmsnarl was probably going to do, it's no longer going to do it now. You know, quite possibly. And I'm not going to take as much damage from... oh, look at that! It's not affecting Incineroar. Okay. Heal up its HP. Let's go ahead and taunt. Not taunt, but Tailwind. And we're gonna knock off on Shadow Rider. Good call for the protect. Guardian shot. On the Tornado, which is going to drop its special attack, which is not great. I could deal with it because it's not supposed to be like this be-all, end-all attacker. I just want to make sure that I was able to outspeed Calyrex. Taunt Clefairy. And we're going to hit Calyrex with knockoff again. Now I know it has Nasty Plot, it has Protect, so I don't know what else it's going to have. So no Follow Me when was active. Nasty Plot again. Interesting. Knock off to take down its leftovers. No Life Dew. Okay. Okay. Long 2 more turns. I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna knock off Clefairy just so that I can get the Eviolite off. It can't do anything, it has to switch. So if it switches here, it's gonna bring out someone else. And Calyrex is at +4. It is at +4. I've seen Protect, I've seen Nasty Plot, but it will have... Okay, so we called that, so we're gonna knock off a different item instead. Which up comes from Snarl. We're protecting here. Giga Drain, okay. That tells me something too. Let's take off its Light Clay. Here comes Cetera. It's probably going to go to Calyrex. Does. Grass. Okay. I was thinking about doing Flare Blitz too. That would have been dope. But Liquid Storm's going to hit here, and it's going to hit really, really hard. Fake out to Incineroar. Okay. Down goes Calyrex. Oh, it doesn't go down. Are you serious? Drops the speed. Giga Drain. That's a lot. And now they have... They took down my my Tailwinder. But it does get a Grenade boost. Bring out Zamazenta. I'm not affected by grass types, I don't think, so I should be okay with just to go ahead and body press. And I resist grass type because I'm fire type anyway, so I think I'm fine regardless. But I'll Flare Blitz into Grimmsnarl just in case if it protects here. Yep, there it is. Okay. One shot. Okay, it goes off to protect. Flare Blitz. Hit that slot. And I will knock off that slot, just in case. I think Follow Me is going to come out here. It could also do Life Dew. They can't do Astral Barrage because it would take one wide guard to kind of ruin their strat, so they're probably not going to use it. I mean, they could. They are at +5. Giga Drain goes over to Zama. It's 99. That's still a lot. But I can come back from this. Demon Bash. Knock off. I thought I did Clefairy. Reflect War. I could have sworn I clicked Clefairy. I'm not sure why it went over to them. Okay, make myself fighting. Astral Barrage. Zama goes down, Incineroar stays up. That's not good though. They're +6. Knocked off the Eviolite. See, I don't know what happened. Like I thought I doubled into Clefairy and not. Did I just do that wrong? I mean, is that possible? It's very probable at this point, right? Since a +6, it's gonna hit so hard. Open hand, here comes that Astral Barrage. Because now I can Astral Barrage without a problem. I should have wide guarded. But again, I don't know what happened. What did happen? I thought I went into Clefairy. That was the whole strat. It was like, but also, why did I did knock off. I'll have to look back in the footage. I could have sworn that I went into Clefairy and not Calyrex. That's so weird. Because what would be the reason for me to hitting knockoff into Calyrex? Like, he doesn't have an item. Why would I do that and just not just fully hit into like Calyrex with like Flare Blitz or something like that? Yeah, it's weird. We're gonna look at the footage. I'll be right back. All right, in this matchup, we've got Koraidon, Raging Bolt, Iron Leaves. Yep, Fluttermane, Urshifu, and Incineroar. So I have some bad news for you guys. The last match, when I thought I had clicked on Clefairy, I did not. I was under the assumption that Follow Me would pop up, which then go over there anyway. So I I singled into a slot, and I was assuming Follow Me would come up, which then would have made like a great play anyway, but it didn't. So I don't know if that was a read on their part or they just didn't have Follow Me, but it was terrible read for me. I probably could have won if I would have hit Eviolite off and just did damage, but because I didn't, it is a loss. So that stinks. As for us though, let's go ahead and get these set up. Also have Fluttermane to worry about as well, and Zama Zama. Now, I don't know if it's Rapid Strike Urshifu or if it's Single Strike Urshifu. If it's Rapid Strike, we'll have an easier time. If it's Single Strike, I think we'll have a decent time. Is it going to be like the best? Probably not, but we'll have an interesting time of dealing with that. Incineroar and Urshifu, it is Rapid Strike. Okay. It's Rapid Strike. Okay, so Fake Out can't go into Flutter Mane, so we're safe there. We will go ahead and Tailwind, and I'll just go straight into Urshifu's face. If it has Sash, it'll live and do damage back to me. If it's not Sash, it'll go down immediately, unless it swaps out here to bring out someone else, which may or may not be knocked out at that point. But I'm not tearing, because I might have to save that for Zamazenta, because it just needs to be able to hit. Tailwind, so no Fake Out. As far as I'm aware, no Terras. No priority. Boop. Down goes Urshifu. No insta KOs for you. Here comes the knockoff, though. That's probably going to go to Flutter Mane. Tornadus. You're taking off my Covert Cloak. Good call. Good call, sir. Problem is now I have a very angry Flutter Mane and a Tornadus that can do quite a bit of damage. Out comes Raging Bolt. Oh yeah, absolutely. You're in trouble here, bucko. So we're gonna switch out to Ogerpon. And I'm gonna, well, I'm stuck into Moonblast, so do I Terra here? Terra, well, if I Terra now, I can't save it for Zama, which may, no, I don't think I'll need it. I don't think I'll need it for Zama. I think I'll be fine. Come back Tornadus. Let's bring out Ogerpon. Let's put Incineroar in direct danger. And we can also put a lot of pressure onto Raging Bolt, which they're probably not going to use the Terra here. They bring Koraidon, they need to save it so that Koraidon doesn't take a huge amount of damage. Now, Incineroar could swap into here into Koraidon. Terra comes out. They're not saving it for Koraidon. Goes to the Raging Bolt. Electric. Yep. Okay. Moonblast. It's Raging Bolt. It's not enough to get the KO, but it does drop its special attack. Thunderbolt. Into Flutter Mane. It's not enough because he got the... Oh, but I did get hit with the Paralyze. That's not good. Knock off. Goes over to the Flutter Mane. Oh, I have 2 HP left. Oh, I'm gonna follow me and go straight for Raging Bolt. This should get the KO now. I'm gonna stop Thunderclap. It can't use any dragon moves against me, so it has to use a Thunder type move. This stops you from using Thunderclap. Not paralyzed, so that's good. Goes straight into Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt goes down. Now, if you have Koraidon in the back, you are in trouble. You are absolutely in trouble. What? You can't get rid of my mask, bro. I'm sorry, but you can't. There's Koraidon. Now Flutter Mane gets a huge boost in speed, even though I'm paralyzed. I have Tailwind up for one more turn. I just cannot get paralyzed here. And if I do, that was luck. Ivy Cudgel goes right into Incineroar. It's going to take half damage because of the sun. Procs the Citrus Berry, which is totally cool with. Fluttermane hit. Fluttermane couldn't because it's paralyzed. That stinks. U-turn. That was it. I could have done something. I'm not totally out though. Absolutely not totally out. This is U-turn. Out comes Tornadus. Spiky Shield. And Tailwind. They're deciding what the best course of action is. They're trying to figure out their win condition. They can't get through my shield because Urshifu got taken down earlier. Tailwind goes up, so now if they can hit someone, they might be able to knock someone out. U-turn goes to the Protect. That was Koraidon. Knock off for Tornadus. Down it goes. Bring out Zamazenta. Follow me to Body Press. This takes down Incineroar, and I have a great chance against Koraidon now. Incineroar goes down. Collision Course, which would usually go right over to Zamazenta. Doesn't. It is super effective and it would do 4 times damage. Body Press into Koraidon. Let's just hope I did enough. Nope. Okay. Flare Blitz. I survived that. And that one's still up. Okay. Body Press. If it protects her, they win. They win. Sunlight faded. That one's gone. Is it gonna be enough? Probably. Yep. Should have saved the Terra for Zama. That would have probably given me a little bit more, but I used it too early. Dang. That was close though. One Terra option would have done it. I was so surprised that they didn't save their Terra for Koraidon that I was like, oh, well then I should be able to do it because Zamazenta is able to do it. But because I'm not investing like a lot into defenses, like I'm not using Iron Defense, which I should be, which means that Zamazenta needs to be brought out a little bit more so that I have access or at least times to do Iron Defense so that I have ways to get back up into full striking range. I mean, his EV set needs to be changed anyway. The benchmark was drastically pierced through, so we need to make changes for him anyway. I need to like recalc him and see what I could do to maybe make him do a little bit more damage, but he's not like body press is like almost his gimmick, but he has other things that he could do. So I just need to figure out what that is. And that, ladies and gentlemen, and Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of today's video. That last match was super close, and I cannot wait to see what we do in the future with this team or the team beyond. Since we're getting really close to what is it? What do they call it? Retire the team, and then right after that we say goodbye to Legends for like a quarter, and then they come back to reign more supreme, just because why not? Instead of creating like a whole brand new regulation to where it's like you start over again, or just go back and then just, you know, repeat it like 2 or 3 times. That would be great. But I don't work for the Pokemon company. I would love to, but I don't get to make those decisions. For now though, since it is the end of the video, we went 16 and 19 with 35 total battles, ending at 10,170. Not bad. We ended up getting 2 wins in this video, which is great because last video kind of sucked. But we can see where a lot of changes can be made, and hopefully before the Worlds event is over, I'm able to make those changes and bring something really fun for you guys to watch, and including the next team, which I still haven't figured out when I'm going to play yet, but we'll get there when we get there. For now though, if you guys made it this far, please know that I appreciate you a lot, and just do me one last favor by liking the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Please leave a comment down below, as I do reply to any and all comments left behind. If you want to support the channel and anything that I do, you can look in the description. There's my Twitter account, my Discord link, that if you guys want to come on and join. It's been a little quiet, but that's probably because I've been super busy with work and all of that, so hopefully we get that. Super excited when things are coming up, especially for this weekend. So it's quiet for now, but it will be changing soon, I hope. You can also hit the subscribe button. That helps out the channel quite a bit, and also helps the videos perform a little bit better. And everything I said on the screen should have lit up on one thing or another, and if it did, great, and if it didn't, let me know. I'll let YouTube know that it doesn't work. If you guys want to see a playlist, there is one at the end card with your name on it, and you can watch more content like this in there. It's got over 300 videos that you guys can watch from when I first started the series back at season 4 all the way up until now. If you guys want to watch it, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of previous mistakes that I obviously try not to make now, but I still do at some point, so I try not to, but it just happens. But yes, that's it. That's all that I got. So again, happy Wednesday, midweek for a lot of us. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.